You walk into the room, and your breath stops for a moment. The wall is covered in colorful crayon. Lines, circles, shapes, scribbles. An abstract masterpiece no one asked for. Your eyes follow the trail, and there they are. A small child, a color marker dangling from their hand. Their shoulders tight, their eyes wide. And then, a laugh. Not a playful laugh, not a happy one. A tiny, twisted giggle at the worst possible time. You freeze. Because nothing about this moment is funny. Nothing. And yet, the child is smiling at you. A nervous, confused, impossible smile. You want to say, "Why are you laughing? This isn't a joke." But something stops you. Something feels off. Because this laugh doesn't feel like confidence. It feels like panic. It feels like a small body trying to hold itself together. And today, we're going to step inside that moment, inside that smile, inside the child's mind, to understand why children laugh when they're scared, why they smile when they feel cornered, and what their body is trying to tell you in the only language it knows. This isn't a video about misbehavior. It's a video about survival. What you see versus what they feel. From the outside, it looks simple. A child has done something wrong, and they're laughing. That's what your eyes tell you. That's what your adult brain translates. But inside the child, the story is completely different. Their stomach tightens. Their hands feel shaky. Their chest grows heavy. And inside their mind, everything becomes loud. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know how angry you might be. They don't know what will happen next. They only know one thing. You discovered something I didn't want you to see. Their whole body floods with confusion. Should I explain? Should I hide? Should I run? Should I cry? They don't know. They genuinely don't know. And in that moment when every emotion collides, fear, guilt, confusion, embarrassment, the laugh slips out. Not because they think it's funny, but because their body is overwhelmed. What you see is a smile. What they feel is panic. And the distance between those two realities is where most misunderstandings begin. The brain's emergency mode. Why the laugh appears. To understand the laugh, we need to understand the system behind it. The instant a child feels threatened, not physically but emotionally, the amygdala, the brain's alarm system, switches on. This alarm doesn't think, it reacts. And when it reacts, it pushes the child into one of four survival states: fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Laughing when in trouble belongs to the fawn response, the instinct to look harmless, soft, friendly, even when terrified. It's the brain's way of saying, maybe if I smile, this won't get worse. Maybe if I giggle, you won't be angry. Maybe if I act small and silly, you'll soften. The laugh isn't confidence. It's fear wearing a costume. And here's something most adults don't know. When fear rises, the brain often shuts down the parts needed for speech. This is why children sometimes giggle instead of talking. The mouth laughs because the words can't come. That laugh is the release valve of a tiny nervous system under pressure. The same way adults laugh when embarrassed, or giggle at funerals, or smile during serious interviews. Fear and laughter are not opposites. They're neighbors. And children walk that line without even knowing it. The moment fear takes over, there is a specific moment, a tiny blink, where the laugh appears. It's right after your face changes, right after your voice sharpens, right after they realize this is serious. In that moment, the child's brain sends mixed signals. Their fear says, freeze. Their shame says, hide. Their heart says, fix it. Their body says, do something, anything. And sometimes, anything becomes a laugh. It's the body's attempt to soften danger, a survival reflex that says, I'm small, I'm harmless, please don't explode. Think of moments where you've seen this. A child knocks over a glass and giggles. A student is confronted by a teacher and smiles awkwardly. Someone drops something at work and chuckles nervously. A teenager is caught doing something wrong and laughs out of embarrassment. These moments aren't funny, but the laugh appears anyway, because fear is louder than logic. And in the heat of fear, the body chooses whatever response feels safest, even if it makes no sense to anyone else. The misread moment. Why adults get it wrong. This act is where everything can go wrong, because adults interpret emotions through an adult lens. A laugh in a serious moment, disrespect. A smile in conflict, mockery. A giggle during correction, attitude. But inside the child, the message is the opposite. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't want you to be mad. Please don't think I'm bad. Please don't leave me. Two completely different meanings from the same tiny laugh. And here's the painful part. When adults react with anger, the child's fear increases. The laugh increases. The adult gets even more frustrated. It becomes a cycle. Fear, laugh, anger, more fear, more laughter, punishment, shame. Both sides walk away feeling misunderstood. The adult thinks, this kid doesn't take anything seriously. The child thinks, no matter what I do, it gets worse. No one is trying to hurt the other. They are both trying to survive the same moment, in opposite ways. The hidden messages behind the laugh. Every nervous laugh contains a message underneath it, a message most children can't say out loud. Sometimes it means, I'm scared of your reaction, especially if they've seen explosions in the past. Yelling, slamming doors, harsh tones. Sometimes it means, I'm embarrassed. Children feel shame deeply, but they can't name it. Sometimes it means, I didn't expect this to happen. Everything happened too fast. Sometimes, I want you to still like me. Children fear losing connection more than punishment. Sometimes, please let this moment pass quickly. And sometimes, I feel very small right now. Think of everyday examples. A child spills juice and giggles, forgets homework and smiles nervously, breaks something and laughs, makes a mistake in front of friends and chuckles, lies out of fear and tries to hide it behind a grin. It's never a joke. It's always a message, and the message is simple. I want safety more than anything. What to do in that moment, the safety reset. This act is the most important one, because it tells you how to break the fear cycle. Here's what to do when a child laughs at the wrong time. 1. Pause. Don't react to the laugh. A single second of silence can calm the entire nervous system on both sides. 2. Lower your voice. Lower your shoulders. Your body signals safety before your words do. 3. Name the emotion behind the laugh. Softly say, hey, it's okay. I'm not upset. We'll figure this out together. This reminds their body that the danger is over. 4. Invite honesty instead of demanding it. Say, you can tell me what happened. I'm here to understand, not to punish. This opens the child's voice. 5. Give them a small bridge to cross the fear. Try. Take your time. Everyone messes up. Let's fix it together. Nod if you want to tell me slowly. Fear melts when it's given space. 6. Replace shame with connection. Say, thank you for telling me. We all make mistakes. When shame goes down, honesty goes up, and the laugh disappears on its own. Building a home where honesty feels safe. A child stops laughing out of fear when home becomes a place where truth doesn't hurt. You build that slowly, in small, everyday moments. Use curiosity instead of accusation. Say, help me understand, instead of, why did you do this? Praise honesty, not perfection. Show how you handle mistakes calmly. Remind them, you won't get in trouble for telling the truth. Keep reactions predictable. Practice repair, not punishment. In a home where mistakes are normal, laughter stops being a shield. In a home where feelings are allowed, children stop hiding behind smiles. In a home where adults stay calm, children learn that truth can survive any moment. And that is where real confidence begins. Not from fear, but from safety. Conclusion, the reframe. So the next time you see a child laugh when things get serious, pause. Look beyond the smile. Behind that giggle is a heart asking for softness. A child trying to stay connected. A nervous system trying to survive. The nervous laugh isn't disrespect. It isn't defiance. It's a quiet cry for safety. And when you answer that cry with calmness, gentleness, and understanding. You teach a child that mistakes don't break love. Fear doesn't control the moment, and honesty will always have a safe place to land.